Hi, I'm Marty. We're at Crosse Area Harley Davidson. I'm with Joe. Joe's been here for many, many years. Joe, today we're going to go for a ride on a brand new Harley three-wheeler. They call it Tri-Glide. Is that correct?
That is correct, yeah.
How long have they been making the Tri-Glides now?
It's a fairly new model for Harley. It's been out since 2009. The bike is based off of their Ultra, and so it's going to have the same features an Ultra is going to have with a few upgrades. Most notable is all Tri-Glides come with a 103-inch motor from Harley Davidson along with an oil cooler. The bike has more mass, so Harley felt it important to add a bigger motor to it to help turn that around. Along with the oil cooler helps keep it cool. Being based off an Ultra, the bike's going to have all the features an Ultra would have, notably cruise control. It's going to have a communication, which is the on-bike intercom. Has a CB radio, so you can have communication between bike to bike. 4-speaker stereo. Another unique feature to the Tri-Glide is the front end. Whenever you trike a machine, it makes it easier to steer if the rake is out front. So what Harley did is they took their triple trees and they added several degrees of rake to the front end. It makes it much easier to steer, and it makes it much easier to handle. Also, they added a steering dampener, and this is to help cancel any high-speed vibration or wobble that would develop at highway speeds.
Joe, let's take a look at the back end of a trike. That's what really sets it apart. First of all, underneath, you can't see from here. What about the suspension? What makes this bike comfortable?
Well, the Tri-Glide uses the same type of suspension that's what's found on the Ultra. It's a air-dampened suspension. It works very well on the Ultras, works very well on the Tri-Glides as well. Harley-Davidson's Tri-Glide uses a straight axle design, and a lot of people will ask me, well, why not independent suspension? Which does have its virtues, but the straight axle also has its virtues in that there's less moving parts and a lot less maintenance than what you would have on an independent suspension design. And so I think for ease of maintenance and cost effectiveness, you'll find the straight axle design to be a little more desirable over the long haul. As far as storage space, they use the same trunk as what's on an Ultra. So the tour pack part of it's the same size. Interestingly enough, they also have a trunk. And the trunk actually has more cubic inches than the two-side saddlebags that are available on a standard Ultra. So there's actually a little more storage space on the Tri-Glides than what you would actually get out of an Ultra.
You could actually put a small dog back there.
You could, but I'm not sure it'd be legal.
Joe, I really love the three-wheeler, the Tri-Glide. Really love it. I have had it as Softail. I know there are conversion kits available out there, and some people actually do some pretty nice work converting, a Glide or a Softail, something like that, into a three-wheeler. What are the advantages over going with the Tri-Glide as opposed to a conversion kit?
I'm glad you asked. There's a couple advantages. Number one, the conversion kits, though done very well, tend to be more expensive than a factory trike. If you were to buy a standard Ultra and convert it, you'll spend about 20 to 25% more money to have the same setup once you factor in the trike conversion as well as the rake on the front end to make it a little more manageable to steer and the steering dampener. Also, the big advantage versus a conversion is in the warranty. Every Tri-Glide comes with a factory 2-year warranty, unlimited miles. And so when you factor that in, saving 20 to 25%, the 2-year warranty, it makes a lot of sense now to purchase a factory trike over a conversion. The conversions still have their place in the marketplace, but if you're looking for a new setup, it's really hard to beat this from a dollar standpoint, and then when you figure in the warranty.
Well, Joe, it's absolutely fabulous. It looks great in the showroom. It's going to look better on the road. Let's fire this mother up and go.
Yeah, let's get out there and go for a ride.